Azura, if you want, I can be the ref.
I can ref easy enough.
But you're in one of the outfits, you shouldn't ref.
Yeah, Scott, fuck off.
Okay, shooing.
And Scott? Oh, damn it. I was about to say fuck you for bringing me into this again. Nah, seriously, it's all good. I enjoy doing this anyway. There's one thing that drives me nuts about this observer cam though. You gotta reset your key bindings every time. So, Azure, do you want to do the intro, or is it going to be me introducing? That's okay. Just do me a favor and let me know in the text when music's off or anything like that, and I'll intro us in.
Yeah.
Sure thing. What's my ETA before we start, just so I can maybe send this out to Twitter and things like that? Okay.
So, pretty much once the teams confirm that they're ready.
Okay. Let me quickly get my all call set up as well.
User joined your channel.
Hey guys, Kenzen and RSNC apparently have agreed to all be in the same channel for a little bit of banter before the match, if you guys want something to fill the air beforehand.
User was moved to your channel.
This is useless.
Oh,
Okay,
hello.
okay.
Holy shit.
Oh, what
Hello.
What the?
Hello.
Alright.
Hi, ladies.
Alright, dude, I didn't even get a chance to go down and
Oh,
say
God.
good luck to RSNC.
Oh, hello.
Fuck it, they don't need the luck.
You don't need what's
Hey,
that?
right, they don't-
You always
they got
forget
bashed
about
in.
us.
Alright, let's keep it civil. Good. Alright, everyone.
That
For
sounds
the
boring.
shit.
Immediate
And-
fuck you for bringing Bashir in and
Immediate
60
fuck
seconds.
And yeah, let's just keep it clean, keep it real, and yep, feel to banter
real
for
niggas.
the next 2 minutes and go on to our channels.
Stay silent, boys. Don't say anything.
User disconnected from your channel.
You promised.
Alright, guys.
You're breaking your promises to us, Ching. My heart's breaking.
And what promise was that?
You said loud and clear, you're like, there's no way Bash is gonna play in
Can I get
three
a
different
volunteer to go
teams. I mean,
into
that's bullshit.
Team 1 and Team 2's channels, just for an all call test?
Yeah, me, I'll go.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Just, you know, win or lose, my heart is broken.
User left your channel.
It's another channel.
User left your channel.
I can hear the cicadas.
What are we doing? A pre-casting banter session or something?
Apparently so. It's probably... More or less, it's password and
Oh, is that
all
right?
the rest of
Okay.
us being annoyed. Like, gonna complain as much as we can to Ching.
Ching doesn't want me to talk shit, so I have to keep quiet.
Don't worry,
You're
he's
in
not,
strict
you're
instructions.
not even in channel.
I'm proud of you,
he's
mate.
not even here. He's not even here. Just go wild. You know?
Kenzen said there was Kenz and Ching casting banter to happen at the beginning or something.
Just let go. Talk as much shit as you want.
I think the general feeling is that Kenzen actually just didn't want to have to confront Ching with all of the various complaints. So he was just like, just you guys do it. Just you guys go ahead.
So how about that local football team?
Exactly. See, banter.
Yeah, the
probably thought.
animals of some kind.
Think that's
The problem with Arsenal is they always try and walk it in.
Oh, this is that kind of football.
Well, the comments universe, lots of types of football.
The only football I can recall is Rocket League.
You make me sick, shit, yeah.
The only football I recall is my foot view.
Channel
I'm going to
switched.
move this back up.
So, you able to set up an oracle? Because Cammy's oracle isn't working. It's not coming through when he's doing his whisper. Like, no one can hear it. But can you do the... Yeah, I can hear it.
User joined your channel. User
Okay,
joined
cool.
your channel.
Yeah, you'll just do
User
the
joined
oracle
your
then,
channel.
because
User
Cammy's
joined
isn't
your
working.
channel. User joined your
Hi,
channel.
Kamikaze.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Yeah, apologies. Azure,
User joined your
You're
channel.
my
User
mate.
joined your channel.
you're all my mates.
Channel switched. User left your channel. User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel. Hey, wake up. User was moved to your channel.
There we go. Alright.
On each side.
Alright, let me know when you want me to do the introduction, all that shit.
Yeah, you can start that now. I'll just turn down the music.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Good day there, once again viewers, this is your mate Kamikaze78 here, and today folks, we are at the finals of the Briggs Planet-Side Battles League. Today we have RSNC playing the NC, and we have the Vanu Sovereignty playing as the Vanu, we have the Vanu Sovereignty being played by TROL, I can sometimes English, over at Pale Canyon Chemical, and today joining me we have, I believe, season official here, Azure, and our ref for today, Delordish.
Hello. And Delordish will, of course, be saying nothing because he's Delordish.
Yep, classic Delordish with his lacking of a microphone. That's okay though, we still love him anyway. So, today's match I anticipate will be, it's going to be a fairly intense one, because both these outfits are of high skill. They've both brought very formidable teams. And this is a very formidable map amongst the community when it comes to this sort of tournament, or this league. You've got the two buildings that surround the point, which make for some very interesting battles. And I'm really interested to see how this is going to turn out today.
Last one, in particular, Troll and RSNC were very evenly matched, and Troll almost came out with the win, in the selection at least.
So we're now down to the matter of can they bring the victory forward to where it matters most, or is RSNC going to come away with a clean streak? We'll soon find out. Very good. I'm also curious as to what the max suit play is going to be for this match. I mean, if my memory serves me correctly, it's been a while since I've been involved with this league, but it's only one max per round, with that max being able to be revived. Correct?
Yes. So that is the rule in this case. We only allow them, each team, to use one max once per round.
So it's going to be a matter of who can keep their max suit up the longest as possible. You've got the NC that are going to have a formidable max when it comes to camping those corners, camping those doorways. In the meantime, you've got the Vanu max it's much more known for its sustainable fire over a longer range. So it's going to be interesting. Very, very good. And it's actually, on a random fleeting thought. Do you remember when the capture mechanic changes were considering going through? The ones that would essentially require that basically a faction could come in and steal the cap of another faction halfway through. Do you remember that one? The change that was going to go live, but it got canned recently.
presume us DBG irons out bugs, because of course changing something like that is kind of a big deal, and you don't want it to be broken.
I mean, it's fundamental to the live gameplay especially, but when you look at like things like PSBL and Server Smash, where people wait for the base to be capped halfway through before they come in and steal it off the other faction, especially when it's a neutral base in this case, you know, that was a very common strategy, but now that sort of is, it really doesn't, it wouldn't be a thing anymore once that change goes live, and that's going to really affect Server Smash and it's going to affect Server Smash and PSBL play, which I'm really interested in seeing how that affects.
Certainly, and I think that we're about ready to go then.
Oh, hang on, just in the old chat, we've got 1 DC on Troll side of things.
Of course, we are playing on the Jaeger server from the other side of the planet, so technical difficulties are not to be unexpected.
And knowing Australian internet, our kangaroos are slowly getting across the waters to the server itself, so there's a bit of a delay. The troll guys are requesting a motivational speech. Do you reckon you can pull that off as well today? Considering that, you know, this is the final and all, but then again, my all call isn't working. Very, very good.
Alright, match start. Match start.
We are off, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, the final of the Briggs Planetside Battles League. I am not seeing any max suits. In fact, no max suits. Majority of heavies from the NC side of things, and that appears to be the case on the Vanu side of things as well.
Yep, I'm just in their squad right now, and as far as I can see, it's primarily heavy assaults, 2 infiltrators, and maybe a medic in here just ducking through now.
Good stuff, and you know, as we've seen previously in the Planetside Battles Leagues along in this map, the early confrontation is always a good match of rocket primarying, so you can get, you know, the first early kills by delaying combat medics and forcing them to revive a downed man. And in the early stages of this match, Troll have managed to gain capture of the point. They're now 20 seconds down, but then again, this time that they are currently using on the point does not matter, because, you know, RSNC, like they have done now, can just come in, steal the point, and utilize that captured time for their own progress.
Of course, remembering that we are now on the, or we're presently still in the system where there is a 2-minute neutral buffer zone for each faction. And just checking around A now, RSNC's essentially cleared Troll out. You can see a group of about 6 of them moving back in from the southwest here, from the spawn Sunday. All jumping up and trying to get back into their L building.
You know, things are going to be a little bit more difficult for Troll now, because we're actually, RSNC are slowly beginning to move into the building that Troll should normally have control of. And something else that I'm finding fairly impressive, and especially in these kind of laggy conditions, is people actually doing the wall jump trick, where they can essentially Spider-Man up the wall and potentially into the 2nd story, even the rooftop of these 3-story buildings here.
Well, of course, from personal experience, I can say it's almost easier in a laggy environment, just because the game doesn't check your updates so much. So you've got a little bit more leeway in your timing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I do know that the common consensus when it comes to being able to do that sort of thing is you need a 60 FPS to do it reliably, so in this sort of situation, that I can imagine that'd be fairly easy to achieve.
Of course, like, it's not exactly large-scale combat, and it's still relatively confined, so people shouldn't be seeing
exactly
too much of a
right.
performance hit from having a group around them. Once again, we've seen Troll get wiped off the point and doing another counter push through their L shape.
Exactly. It appears as though Troll have managed to gain some sort of foothold in their building, on the second floor at least. On the first floor they appear to have collapsed slightly. They still do have a tugs up in the area, but as I say this, there is a Troll individual currently performing a really... Actually, no, he just got nailed,
Yeah.
but he was doing a really cheeky capture there.
I know, I was about to say that he was getting that capture as the RSNC boys moved out into Troll's power building. However, they quickly noticed him and came and wiped the floor.
Yeah, it's very, very, very cheeky indeed. Now, it makes me wonder, you know, do a Troll going to worry about pulling their max suit now? They do really need that force multiplier to get that counter push. But with all the RSNC heavies that are around at this stage, it may not be worth it, because it only takes two well-placed rockets to take down at max. So it may not be worth it at all. So we'll see how Troll reacts to this situation, because at this moment they're not making a whole lot of progress.
Yeah, there's only a couple of them getting into the building each time they push, and RSNC's just coming back in as soon as they can, and they're clearing them out. We've just seen another heavy get on the point and get gangbanged by about three RSNC men.
It was a very nice double team on their behalf there. A lot of rocket primaries happening now. Obviously some of these guys are sick with the lag and want to make sure that they can kill hostiles as soon as they can. Currently RSNC have got no intelligence when it comes to positioning in this building, but as soon as I say that, a tugs does go up for RSNC, and in that process Vanu lost both their tugs. So at this stage they're kind of
Well, yeah, I believe that's sort of the point of Troll's dual infiltrator strategy. It allows them to get down two Dildars along with being able to more effectively take out the oppositions. Of course, it does mean that they're sacrificing one of their medic or heavy slots, which in a kind of CQC environment is a big deal.
That's exactly right. So with 20 seconds left, Troll appear to be attempting to make a counter push, but it doesn't look like they've got the momentum. RSNC have played a really nice defensive game here from the start, and it looks as though they are going to score the first round.
Yep. 4 seconds left on the clock, and most of Troll seems to be just pushing back in from their Sundra, and there we are.
Very nicely played RSNC there on the first round.
Yep, we will just do a quick call now to get both outfits to update move them around, and we will move on to the next round. Please rotate your Sundras, please rotate your Sundras. Match will resume in 2 minutes. So yeah, what did you think of that, Cammy? It was a little bit less of a tug of war than.
It was very a lot of passive aggressive played by RSNC. You know, they'd essentially be toying with Troll. You know, they'd give Troll a slight moment of relaxation, and they'd back off to their own building, and then all of a sudden they're straight back into Troll's building, and ensuring that they simply can't get entrance. It was a very nice play on their behalf. I'm kind of interested to see how Troll's going to react to this. Are they going to still pull the two infiltrators? Are they going to go for a second or another heavy assault? It's going to be interesting to see how both teams react to that situation. And as I say this, the Vanu Max has in fact been pulled. So it looks like Troll is going to be going with the max suit this round.
The Terran Republic.
It's a fair enough strategy, but I kind of feel as though the max suit would be a little bit more viable later on in the round when you really need to clutch that point at the last possible second.
Yeah, of course. If you can get it in a shock and awe, though, you'll be able to catch a bunch of the heavy assaults off guard and hopefully relegate them back to their spawn Sundra. At which point you can pick them off one by one as they come in.
That is a really good point, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out with that max. I mean, it is the force multiplier that really does mean a lot in this kind of environment, and I have not a clue what Dolores is doing up there. And he's admin, but he's gone now.
Yeah, of course. Dolores is here as our referee, given that sort of a conflict of interest for me too, but One referee's got to have fun as well. Can't just be sitting there sort of pretending to look at everyone for all the time.
Exactly, you know, you gotta spread the love a bit, let everyone have a go. Apparently the NC guys would like to hear a countdown. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, the Briggs yell chat banter. Always best banter.
Round to begin. So once again we can see the troll group heading out, and that max suit appears to have disappeared, so
yeah,
I guess
I'm
they
not
pulled
sure
it
if
at
they
the end of
pulled
last
it on
round.
accident, but yeah, maybe, or yeah, that probably has been the case. They tried to pull the max suit to pull off a clutch on that point, but they just simply didn't get there in time. That would actually make a lot of sense. So, in mirror, or in actually no, in pretty much exactly how last match went, VS appear to be the ones capturing this point, but as we saw last round, it didn't really matter. The NC simply counter-pushed them and got straight back onto that point.
Yeah, it seems to be interesting. The Vanu are always the first onto the point here. They seem to be getting a lot faster, getting to A a lot faster from both the spawn sunders, so it's not as if one side's biased. Of course.
Yeah, exactly right.
Once again, RSNC has kind of wiped them out on that point not long after they captured it.
Wiped them off the point, yes, but I'm actually seeing a lot of Vanu still holding strong in certain areas, and as I actually know, I may have spoken a little bit too soon here, and yep, RSNC appear to have regained control here.
Yeah, we've now got 3 Vanu left in the building, with the rest of them currently crawling over the rocks up top to get back down.
I mean, Vanu have got to be really careful here. They cannot have the same situation as to what they had last time, where they got pushed out of their building. But here comes their max suit. They've actually decided to pull it this time. Dual blue shifts on this thing for extra range and potential headshot stopping power. 2 heavy assaults go down for the NC. And we're going to follow this max for a bit and see what he does.
I'm going to kind of try and find him, so it would appear to be Kenzen, maybe? Oh no. But one of the troll max mains currently running his max around inside. Got a pocket NG on him to hopefully rep him up and keep the max alive for longer. Of course, they're getting the kills with it, but they're not getting the point. Seem to sort of be more focused on mincing the RSNC guys than getting out and getting on A.
At this stage, though, I don't feel as though they really need to worry about getting on A until they get close to the 2-minute timer. And the worst thing they could do right now is send that max suit out into A point, get absolutely minced, and therefore they've got no push. They've got no strong push to get on A with when it really matters. So I feel as though they're waiting for the opportune moment. It depends on when that opportune moment is for them.
Yeah, well, they don't want to wait too long, though, because in about 5 seconds' time it's going to swap over and start becoming, they'll have to start fighting against the NC cap along with the TR. We've just passed the neutralization point.
It is true, like, I would have thought that by now you'd start moving up, but the NC have made a really rough push into the building there, and if the building got killed in the process, where'd the max go? I've lost him.
The max sort of hooned out, just pressed the F2 escape key and is now hiding out on the top floor with Medic. Oh, and his pocket engineer, of course.
Let me heal you.
That's one thing you gotta commend here. This engineer is not leaving his side, and they're obviously got really good communications with one another to ensure that max stays up for as long as he can. Without that pocket engine, without those communications, that max would have gone down long ago.
Yeah, but I just don't see the real point in it right now. It's not exactly helping their push because it's so skittish.
Yeah, no, I agree. They are playing probably a little bit too conservatively here. They do need to make a push ASAP. And, I mean, you know, there's one thing to have a max, and there's one thing to use the max effectively. But RSNC are also making really nice use of these concussion grenades and slowing down the Vanu. I mean, I'm assuming they're RSNC concussion grenades, and if they're not, well then, trolling a little bit better at throwing. But the point has been contested. Not sure where the Vanu guys are. In fact, I've just spotted one heavy assault that got absolutely wrecked on the point. The point is now contested and is still flipping towards Vanu. The Vanu may actually manage to get a cap here. They have re-secured this point.
Yeah, this is the first real time that we've seen the Vanu get the point after that initial push. However, we do see a sort of sneaky group of RSNC infiltrators and heavies crawling around the top there. Be interesting to see how that plays out.
And here we go, I knew this would happen eventually. The RSNC max has been pulled, rocking dual Mattocks on that thing, I believe, so we're looking at some extra range capabilities on those shotguns. This is going to be an interesting engagement between two maxes here, and it all depends on who can place their heavy assaults better when it comes to destroying the max.
That is, of course, Alpha Beetle in the max right there. Hiding back inside, getting ready to presume do a push, and there we are, he's come in. One
RSNC boys are following him in, and he's actually going for a charge on the building. He's into the building. The VS Max is in there at the same time, and he goes down.
Goes down, but there is the RSNC medic right there by his door.
That Vanu Max is making a heavy push to see if he can score the kill on the Max before he gets away quickly enough. Looks like he's going to get away with it though. Very nicely played by that RSNC medic.
Yeah, and the Max goes back in again and gets downed a little bit further back, so I don't think that we'll be seeing him return anytime soon. And the Troll Max goes down as well.
Very nice play by that NC Heavy Assault. Vanu Max goes down. That was brilliant. And with that, Vanu got confidently cleared from their building.
Yep, and that Vanu Max is now despawned, so that is the end of the Vanu's ability to pull maxes, whilst the RSNC Max remains alive. And
it was a very nice flank. I mean, I have no idea where that heavy came from. I think he did like a jump the wall of the building into the top floor and flanked him from there. But it was absolutely brilliant. That was one of the best flanking positions I've ever seen in a PSBL match. And I'm not one for drawing conclusions early, but from what I can tell, whatever Vanu does at this stage, it's not going to re-secure them this. I mean,
the RSNC Max has just gone down, but yeah, there just seems to be no Vanu within range to get on that point in time. Like the run time from the Sundra right now is too great, even without any resistance, which of course they're encountering as RSNC fights back against them.
And I've got to admire the RSNC positioning here. I mean, you know, they're always using cover. This light assault for us especially, you know, he's not...
Sorry, we might have actually spoken too soon.
May have done so. I did... Yep, there we go. I don't know, how did that collapse?
I think that the RSNC guys just pushed too... I think they pushed a bit too far forward, and of course it's cost them. However,
look at the chat, they've actually started calling GG before the game was over, and alas, they've actually lost the control of the point here. Well, I'll be damned. RSNC res needs go out though, they're now back on the point.
Yes, but those... Oh. Spoke too soon. I was going to say those two troll heavies were really wreaking havoc on the guys as they revived, but I think that's too relevant now as they've got so many... As RSNC's got so many bodies on the point that pretty much need the entire troll squad to just knock them off.
Yep, they're just walking into a meat grinder now, and with that, that is going to be time.
A new conglomerate has taken the facility.
So that is it, ladies and gents. GG.
This facility now belongs to the VS. We've lost
Good
the
job,
facility
everyone.
required the facility.
Kenzen and Ching, we're going to kidnap you and drag you up just for a second.
The facility is ours. Not fail, Vanu. We've captured the facility. The enemy has taken the facility.
Well, my observer cam got promoted, there we go.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
What's up? GG.
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 It's good.
Did you two
Very good
want to
game,
bother
guys.
with another round?
Nah.
Just wanna call it.
No, thank you.
We're fine. We're good.
Right then.
That's good though.
Congrats.
Well played.
Congrats. Yep, well played too.
If you max too late, Kenzen though, in the first round.
We actually didn't want to pull any max, but
The Terran Republic
yeah.
has taken the facility.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, we didn't actually want to pull any max, but we pulled it too late eventually, so yeah, we kind of fucked up there.
Yeah. Oh, well played. That was good fun.
Yep.
Yeah, any other final
alright.
comments that you lot have got for the tournament?
Next time, the first match, please count it down to 3-2-1. At least, you know. It was actually quite surprising for most of us. No, I'm not kidding you. Most of us were like actually not there. They were just lingering, messaging on their phone. And yeah, so yeah, if best.
And make sure the
Best
rules are a bit more definitive. I know it was a bit like sort of like thrown together at the last minute by different people who weren't meant to be organizing it, but like make sure in terms of to like, I don't know, not cause any bullshit and drama between stuff, like restrict people to one outfit. 'Cause I know there's people who have played for multiple outfits, like there's quite a numerous amount of people who have done it, and you've had outfits that have, you know, merged together even though they were only asked to, you know, sign up if they can actually pull 12, and we've had heaps of outfits that actually couldn't even pull like 6 people and had to merge, so sort of makes the tournament less fun in my opinion. So, and just to reduce the drama, make sure the rules are really defined on, you know, who can play for who, how long they have to be in an outfit, etc., just to, I don't know, not cause any more drama than what it does. Anyway.
Ching, you sound like a figurative person of the fairness doctrine.
I try. Oh no, I just don't like drama, so well played to the troll guys. Like, we didn't mean to cause any bullshit. If there is bullshit, I still love you all, and Kenzen, I still love you. It's well played anyway.
Yep.
It was a good game, guys. Very well played by both of you.
Alright, cheers for streaming it if it was streamed.
Yep, cheers.
Awesome, okay, I'll run off.
Okay.
Thanks guys.
Yep,
See
me
you
too.
later, guys.
Goodbye.
So there we are, that is the end of the... Just finishing it off here, we have of course got the final rankings, and they are...
Leave the restricted area immediately.
RSNC, followed by TROL, followed by the combined FCLM Swag crew, followed by the R18 crew, and then IB Zeta tied with Tor 8, and then finally the single Zeta team, who of course had to pull out early in the series due to clashes with SS commitments. Other than that, you got anything else to say, Cammy?
That was a really nice final. I appreciate letting me come along and join in for this final. Very last minute, but I enjoyed it. It was a very, very enjoyable match to watch.
Yep. So, goodbye everyone. Hope to see you next weekend when we've got the next match of Service Smash Briggs v Miller at about 10 PM AEST. Pretty sure, of course, starting half an hour before that.
About right.